Good morning to all. In our today's class, we are going to discuss the most important heading of the chapter, that is the menstrual cycle or the reproductive cycle in female primates, that is monkeys, apes, and humans. Now, when the menstruation begins at puberty, that is at the age of 10 to 12 years in a girl, then that is known as menarche. So, beginning of the menstruation is termed as menarche. Now, every month the menstrual cycle is repeated at the interval of 28 to 29 days, and there are events that occur during these menstrual cycle from one menstrual to another menstrual. So, there are four phases that are shown in the menstrual cycle, that is the menstrual phase, follicular phase, ovulatory phase, and luteal phase. You can see here in the diagram the different phases are shown here along with the hormonal levels that play important role in the regulation of the sexual cycle, that is gonadotrophins, FSH, LH, estrogen and progesterone. Their levels are changing during the every phase. Now we'll begin with the first phase, that is the menstrual phase. Now during this phase the ovum has reached the uterus. This ovum is the unfertilized ovum. Now since the ovum is unfertilized, so the ovum will break. When the ovum breaks, the endometrium or the inner lining of the uterus also breaks, resulting in the bleeding, and which lasts for 5 to 7 days. Now this ruptured endometrium comes out along with the blood and the mucus, and the lack of menses in any condition can be giving the indication to pregnancy, or in certain cases if the female is not having the regular menstrual cycle, then it means poor health, stress or anemic condition for the female, for which she should go and get a proper checkup done by the doctor. Now next phase is the follicular phase. In our oogenesis also we have learned about the development of follicles, primary, secondary, tertiary. So this follicular phase includes the development of primary follicle to mature Graafian follicle. The endometrium of uterus which was ruptured during the menstrual phase, it will regenerate during this phase. These changes in the ovary and the uterus are due to high level of the pituitary and the ovarian hormones. You can see here during the follicular phase the LH, FSH and estrogen. The levels of these three hormones are quite high and only the progesterone level is low. Now on the 14th day of the menstrual cycle, the FSH, LH and other gonadotrophin takes the peak level. You can see the peak level of all these three on the 14th day, and that is the phase where ovum is released. That is, the Graafian follicle is going to rupture and the mature ovum is releasing from the follicle, and this process is known as ovulatory phase, which is the third phase. Now the last phase is the luteal phase. The luteal phase is derived from the term corpus luteum, that is, after the ovulation, now the Graafian follicle which is left out will form a tissue that is known as corpus luteum, and this corpus luteum releases a large amount of progesterone hormone. You can see here the hormone levels. The hormone levels are dropping down and only the progesterone level is high after the release of ovum. The other two hormones, that is LH and FSH and estrogen, their levels are going down after the release of ovum or ovulation phase. So endometrium is here working and it is becoming spongy so that the implantation occurs if the ovum is fertilized, and if the ovum is not fertilized, then under that condition again the menstruation phase will begin. The progesterone level remains high for 9 months if the female conceives. Otherwise, the corpus luteum will degenerate, progesterone level will again go down, LH, FSH levels will again go high, and the menstrual phase will restart. So this is the complete sexual cycle or menstrual cycle that occurs every month in a female during the puberty or after the puberty, and in human female it lasts for about the age of 45 to 50 years. And when it stops, that means when the ovulation is stopped, then under that condition the menopause is the condition. So beginning is the menarche and the stoppage of the menstrual cycle is termed as menopause. Dear students, this topic is very important. It generally comes in the CBSE board exam for 3 marks and 5 marks. So please revise it properly and note down the important points. And in case of any query or any doubt, you can call. Now you can here see day wise also. The complete menstrual cycle here is shown by the interval of 28 days. So from day 1 to day 7 is the menstrual phase, which is the least fertile. Then after that, from day 7 to day 14 is the fertile phase, where the ovulation is occur on the 14th phase, and after ovulation the ovum is ready for fertilization for 2 days, that is 15th and 16th day. Then again is the phase where the fertility is declining. So these are all the days. Now if before that the ovum is fertilized, then the menstrual cycle will not come for 9 months, and in case the ovum is unfertilized, then after 28th day again the menstruation will begin. So this is all about the sexual cycle in female. Thank you. That's all for the day today.